Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Yaktap, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Times of India newspaper headline. So, first of all, BJP accuses MVA of duplicity over Nirbhaya vehicles. Next, US scientists to make N fusion breakthrough. Next, Bhiwandi ATM broken with gas cutter, rupees 20 lakh stolen. Next, major clash with Chinese troops near LAC in Tawangan. Tawang. Next, G20 meet in city BMC rushes to curb air pollution. Next, Kota rocked has three students die by suicide on Sunday. Next, ECI hearing on Real Sena now in Jan Uday's MP. Next, as opposition calls for his removal, GUV writes to Shah for advice. Next, Times special news you can read, watch, and hear. Next, State scraps award at jury for covert book translation. Next, on page number 2, in that for G20 meet, parts of city get rupees 25 crore instant makeover. Next, coup suffer 80% burn after blast at police station. Next, mom killer catch in own flat is building secretary. Next, Andheri society alleges police and officials nexus to help Kapoor. Next, BJP MVA diverted Nirbhaya cars now crying full. Then next, on page number 4, in that High Court cannot go only by approval Vaje's claim on Deshmukh. Next, state urged to probe into BMC laxity. Next, SC upholds High Court order on crematorium. Next, why is lookout against actor if discharged? High Court. Next, RTO revises prepaid cab fare from airport to Andheri West. Next, BMC shut one arm of Ram Mandir bridge, opens it after complaint. Next, city may see more high pollution days during winter in coming year. Next, oil cause to cut sulfur from refinery fuel gases. Kant. Next, BMC no transport of debris for 10 days, roads to be washed. Next, GUV not a comparison Shivaji pride of country. Next, India owes T20 gets record crowd for women's cricket. Next, on page number 5, in that rupees 1 lakh she fund from actors account in online fraud. Next, High Court will atrocities act apply it offense in another state. Next, money laundering High Court relief to Tops Grove ex MD MLA 8. Next, man gets 6-month RI for grooming in 2019 POXO case. Next, Pawar takes on PM Modi for criticizing opposition at e-way inauguration. Next, CR's Central Railways train tracker app soon on Western Railway alert tab will help plan journey. Next, 4-year-old succumbs to measles. Toll touches 16. Next, rupees 20 lakh stolen from ATM in Bhiwandi. Next, more flyers, longer wait at security. Next, lies being spread about me on social media. Gandhi. Next, panel revived for decision on Dharavi revamp. Next, gold heist planned 2 months ago by man to railway scope. Next, Neural Center National Child Rights Body 6 action. Then next, on page number 6, in that 1 lakh mangroves in 10 days, railways body assures High Court. Next, Shinde faction workers clash. Next, rupees 57,000 old notes found on beach. Next, 18,000 attend X Mass Fest in Chopati. Next, ECI has pushed real Shiv Sena hearing to Jan Uday Swampi. Next, MVA leaders meet SR Cobb for Sunday mega rally. Next, police to visit Punjab to track source of poison. Next, BJP Minister Mahajan gives up SPL security cover. Next, CBI convicts former bank manager and two others in 04 cheating case. Next, bus accident. Police seek RTO reports, scan CCTVs. Next, 6-hour traffic jam in Thane after 33 tonne edible oil tanker topples. Next, on page number 7, in that aimed cyber attacks from China, government issues guidelines for staff. Next, 19 days after hacking, AIMS services back. Next, terror 6 through probe into attack. Next, junk smoking zones at hostels and airports, says House panel. Next, Pansare killing, court allows Pune cops to quiz Gori murder accused. Next, Uttarakhand dog help for raping engineering student. Then on page number 8, in that government will focus on good governance, efficient service delivery. Voters have rejected OPS. Next, rupee debate in LS degenerates into caste row. Next, army had spoiled PLA bid to gain access to pick in youngsters Yangsa in 21. Next, Congress attacks government on China LAC moves. Next, 3,560 companies in India has Chinese directors, LS told. Next, armed snooping by China Navy chief on Sri Lanka tour. Next, a platform designed to empower and entertain. Next, face out rupees 2000 notes Sushil Modi. Next, speeding SUV moves down family of 3 in UP. Next, a smiling return to LS. Next, opposition rises rupees inflation. Government blames Congress terms. Next, student fellow borders did not open their doors. Next, school bus driver sent to jail till death for rape. Women bus attend gets 20 year. Amit held for rape. Next, speeding SUV moves down family of 3 in UP. Then on page number 9, in that Pakistan-based OTT service blocked for anti-India matter. Next, Raj MBBS student ends life in hostel. Next, 73-year-old sexually harasses minor girl. Her parents kill him. The next on page number 10, in that Kerry case, SC asks how long can bail be denied. Next, SC to consider listing of Bilkish plea to review remission order. Next, after High Court nudge Morbi ex gratia raised to rupees 10 lakh. Next, Justice Datta takes oath as SC judge. Next, SC demands government reply on third extension to ED chief. Next, in custody since 2020, ex-JNU student Khalid gets 1 week bail for sister wedding. Then on page number 11, in that 16 lakh Gujarat votes cast from 5 to 6 pm, usually high for last hour Congress. Next, Rahul calls HP MLAs to Raj Amit jockeying for berths. Next, no VIP treatment for MLAs at rest houses. Next, CBSE class 10 to 10th 12th papers to be partly competency based. Next, enrollment in private school deep second year in row. Next, Karge chalks out strategy has Congress to hold 4 rallies in poll-bound Karnataka. Next, Patel takes oath for Congress turn court lone women and Dalit face in new team. Next, senior losers wins get mantri berth. Next, ink thrown at Neta, due held attack backed by opposition BJP. Next, 11,000 teaching post vacant in Central University, IIT and IMS. Next, Himanta case face consequences, SC tells Sishodia. Next, experts framed Agnipath who are V to sit in Judgment High Court. Then on page number 12, in that Nora sues Jacqueline for dragging her name into laundering case. Next, top counter Sukesh claim of assault and treat in Tihar. Next, Conman's wife 6 bail, cops told to reply. Next, 4 detained for helping Punjab police station attack. Next, MPSC scraps BJP MLA's caste certificate, ask cops to file FIR. Next, Congress Neta misrepresented, I said defeat Modi in polls. Then on page number 13, in that EC demands report from Gujarat on TMC Neta arrest. Next, High Court stays transfer of cop who flagged poor food. Next, gang forgets ex RBI GUV sign Cons RETD Delhi resident of rupees 45 lakh. Money was sent to 7 bank accounts. Next, due booked for objectionable remark at Babri raising protest. Next, Rajamouli RRR bags two Golden Globes nominations. Then next on page number 14, it's an article section in that US, China and COVID. Next, go back to 16. Next, global swarming. Next, never bet against Indian market. Next, we are still not clear on the morality police. The hijab law remains. Iranian women are continuing to lead the protest. Next, continue on the steep path to faith. Then on page number 15, in that net direct tax kitty swells 24%, refunds rise 67%. Next, retail inflation moderates to 11-month low of 5.9% in November. Next, Atto cost to face stiff fines over emission, rupees 25,000 penalty per car sold on fuel economy valuation. Next, industrial output contract in October on decline in manufacturing sector. Next, RBI sold $33 billion to curb re-volatility. Next, will clear states GST claims FM. Next, super luxury car sales surge 50%, clock highest ever growth in India. Next, Dalmia Bharat to acquire JP Cement Power Biz. Next, Microsoft to buy 4% of LSC in $2.8 billion cloud deal. Next, IPO play Tata's to sell Tata Tech shares. Next, India to be voice of South at G20. Next, new amalgamated co can set off long-term capital losses. Then next on page number 17, in that Argentina pride versus Croat resilience. Next, no specific plan for Messi, want to stop entire team. Pet Hockey. Next, Messi's bunch reveals in unique home support in Qatar, but Croatia mental strength is formidable. Next, Brazil should have sent their best penalty taker first. Klinsmann. Next, Cristiano Ronaldo, you are the greatest of all time for me. Kohli. Next, Chuanagolo proving his worth. Then on page number 18, in that Morocco rock on. Next, a fairy tale run to semis for at last Lions has made the African nation delirious with joy. Next, tactical master plan result in dream run. Next, Bono takes a long road to stardom. Next, Fairywood floors Pakistan in Multan. Next, World WTC final Rahul 6 aggregation. Next, Hazelwood to miss first test against South Africa. Next, India beat Japan 2-1 SF chances high. Next, rain thread over Mumbai opener as Ranji kicks off. Next, new season, new format. Next, Rahane Ishant may lose central contracts. Next, next, FINA is now World Aquatics. Next, Mumbai boy Aryavir wins silver. Next, Lakers snap 3-game skid. Next, special camp for flickers goalies. Next, Parle Tilak route Springfield. Next, Punjab upset Real Kashmir. Then next on page number 19, in that lawyers strike turns into mob attack on Odisha district court. Next, Nalanda can be resurrected only if Modi is ousted. Nitish. Next, couple two others killed as car falls into well by NH. Next, in divided world, India can play bridging role. Next, will not force gender parity in schools. Scare mean. Next, main accused in Bogtui case dies by suicide in CBI custody. Next, all government departments must scrap 15-year-old vehicles. Finmin. Then on page number 21, in that Kabul hotel, popular with Chinese attacked, 18 hurt, 3 gunmen killed, 2 foreigners tried to jump from balcony wounded. Next, here comes the sun, researchers in US reach nuclear fusion breakthrough. Next, white wonderland. Next, 24-year-old Sikh man shoot dead in Canada's Alberta. Next, Graft Pro cops raid more EU Parliament offices. Next, Afghanistan government apologized for border firing incident. Pakistan Defense Minister. Next, law banning sex outside marriage, not for tourists. Indonesian officials. Next, India should have a permanent UNSC seat, says UK Foreign Secretary. Next, COVID tracking app should not shut down as China eases more virus curves. Next, Iran executes two in a week over protests. Next, US sanctions over rights abuses in Tibet illegal. China. Next, Avatar and Top Gun land Golden Globe nominations. Next, dogs gifted by North Scheme resettle in South Korea Zoo. Next, Elon Musk tweets prosecute FAOC draws flag. Next, on page number 22, in that Patel sworn in as Gujarat CM again. Next, no proof of payout. High Court grant bail to Deshmukh. Next, government block Pakistan OTT for hosting anti-India content. Next, Conman Sukesh posed as SC just to influence bail plea hiring police. Next, Sikh youth 24 shoot death in his car in Canada. Next, MP Neta booked for be ready to kill MP remarks. Next, two rally cops held in fake rupees 2.5 crore gold robbery. Next, focus on good governance even in polls run up IT min. Next, abolish smoking zones in airport hotels. PAL panel. Next, Odisha lawyer strike turns into attack on court. Next, 30% of CBSE 12th exam to be based on competency. Next, mom killer has grabbed rupees 1.8 crore flat and there is CHS. Next, 11 lakh domestic flare, 1.1 lakh domestic flare in a day. MIAL sees new high. Next, Pain India traffic could set a record. Then next on page number 22, that's in that the sign for 4. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.